And you're never more than 10 minutes away from your local weather on Action News Now. And Patrick, will we want to be cooling off in the pools or lakes or streams for the foreseeable future?
Yes, just a flat out yes. Temperatures will be about 8 to 15 degrees above normal for this time of year. So it is going to be very enticing to jump into some of the water. Just keep in mind some of those lakes, streams, and rivers that are fed naturally will be rather cold and in some cases running fast given the snowmelt. Looking outside right now, we are starting off cooler than what we've had for the last couple of days, given some influence from the Delta breeze. This is looking from the Rattlesnake Peak camera. It is a gorgeous view out there. Looks like there's a bug on the screen to start with the day. If you are starting the day and you have allergies or afraid of bugs, probably not going to be a good morning, as I am all stuffed up this morning if you couldn't tell. But we are seeing hot temperatures continuing today and will continue throughout the rest of the week. The difference between the last couple of days and now and the next few days will be some mild overnight lows, so that will help us recover from the daytime heat in the overnight hours. Temperatures today topping off around 90 degrees in the valley. This is cooler than what we had on Saturday, and because of the influence of the Delta breeze in our region. In the mountains, hovering in the mid-70s to lower 80s, at least for the higher elevations compared to the valley. The futurecast, pretty clear to start the day. A few clouds in the mountains that'll pop up to the possibility of some thunderstorms and some isolated showers coming in later this afternoon, especially for the coastal mountains. Again, I can't rule out a rumble of thunder or two. That is going to be the exception rather than the rule today. That'll break down by 10 o'clock this evening, giving us a clear sky with plenty of stars out and about tonight. Tomorrow morning, we will have a clear sky to start the day, and we won't have any thunderstorm activity in the mountains, so which means it will be sunny and rather warm, if not hot, depending on your elevation. That'll change as we head into the end of the week. We do have a stretch of a dry period for now through at least Thursday. By Friday and into Saturday and next weekend, we start to tap into some monsoonal moisture, at least early season monsoonal moisture that will bring a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, especially to the Sierra. So far, it's looking like it's east of the crest on Friday and eventually building more coming in for Saturday by 8 p.m. So it is something we have to watch and something to keep in the back of your mind if you are having any weekend plans for camping or just outdoor activities in the mountains. We will continue to see that chance on Sunday. The valley will remain hot and dry, so I don't expect any of this to meander into some of the more populated areas, so that's something to just watch and be aware of the next several days. We will have this high pressure building back in as the area of low pressure that we had this past weekend moves to the north. That means our temperatures will rise back into the mid-90s for the next several days, and even with tapping into some of that monsoonal moisture this weekend, there is that chance we will still have temperatures sitting in the mid-90s. So as I mentioned, it is not going to bring much relief to the valley. So it is still going to be hot and above average for this time of year. This is what it looks like on our forecast for Saturday. Temperatures low to mid-90s for highs, plenty of sun in the valley. There is going to be a south wind at 10 miles per hour. Same thing on Sunday, although slightly cooler by about a degree or two, upper 80s to lower 90s for the valley. Most of the valley sticking above 90 degrees and a few clouds here or there. The next 7 days, we do rise into the mid-90s for highs Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. However, the good news is our overnight lows are a little lower, so that means a little more comfort in the overnight hours, especially after midnight to around sunrise. Temperatures in the lower 60s this week for Chico, lower 60s for Redding, so your AC may not be working as hard as it could be given the hot weather we are seeing during the day. Temperatures in the mid-90s throughout the rest of this week, especially without that influence of the southerly breeze that we are seeing today. All of your school day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.